Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Breonna Taylor dies while police execute a no-knock drug search warrant, sparking a national conversation on the use of those warrants, and that conversation is now hitting close to home. But first, breaking news tops our news this noon. Thank you for joining us. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says that Canada and the United States have officially extended border restrictions until July 21st. Also breaking this noon, President Trump will sign an executive order on police reform in just moments. And you are looking at live pictures from the Capitol where this event is going to be taking place. The executive order comes as President Trump faces pressure to take action following the killing of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police. So here is some of what we can expect to see in this order. It will create a database to track police officers with multiple reports of misconduct. It will also call on departments to involve social workers and mental health professionals on calls that are dealing with homelessness, the mentally ill, and addiction. That order does not address racial profiling concerns. How could this nightmare happen? Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend sleep in bed in Louisville, Kentucky when a trio of armed men smashed through their front door. Gunfire erupts and the 26-year-old black woman lost her life. It turns out the armed men were actually police officers executing a no-knock drug warrant. And last Thursday, the city council in Louisville, Kentucky, where Taylor lost her life, voted to ban no-knock search warrants. Here at home, as Rod Maloney reports, a similar vote is on the table here in Detroit. Rod, good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Rhonda. You know, it's not a vote today. It is a discussion to be had down the line. But as you talked about the Breonna Taylor case, she was shot 8 times. A no-knock warrant isn't really a no-knock warrant in the sense that police do not have to identify themselves until after they are in the door. And that is one of the large concerns here. Mayor Pro Tem Council Member Pro Tem Mary Sheffield is saying that she wants the no-knock warrant process here in the city of Detroit to get considerable restrictions. She says that she doesn't want it to involve a violent crime, or in other words, if a violent crime isn't imminent or involved in some way, that a no-knock warrant it shouldn't be allowed. There should be an assurity that there are no children in the house, per the Iona Jones case from a few years ago. And it's one of those things where she's calling for extra precautions in the no-knock warrant process here in the city of Detroit. Now, what she's doing right now is that there is a council meeting ongoing with the city. It's actually a Zoom council meeting. And what she's doing is she's asking the city law department to draft this particular ordinance, and that the ordinance would get drafted in probably a week or two, get brought to city council for debate. So right now it's one of those things where she's asking for the council to at least green light this going to the law department, and then in a couple of weeks we'll probably have the full debate on this. So reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, we'll follow it every step of the way. Thank you, Rod. We expect to learn today whether the Shelby Township Police Chief will keep his job. Earlier this month, Chief Robert Shalide was placed on paid leave. This is due to inflammatory comments that he made on social media about those protesting George Floyd's death. He has since apologized for those comments. Shalide has been the Shelby Township Police Chief since 2015. Charges could come as soon as tomorrow for the Atlanta, Georgia police officers involved in Rashard Brooks' death. We are learning more about Garrett Rolfe. He is the now fired officer who shot and killed Brooks. Rolfe has had several citizen complaints filed against him. Records show use of force complaint in 2016 resulted in a written reprimand. Detroit Police Chief James Craig and Atlanta's Mayor Keisha Bottoms both discuss use of force in media appearances this morning.
Looking at this, fatal force was used with someone who was armed with a less than lethal taser. And so it's very difficult to justify that.
We have to objectively look at de-escalation. That's not very clear in our policies. Shooting at moving vehicles and so many other things that as we're peeling back the layers of our standard operating procedures.
Newly released records also show Rolfe had recently completed de-escalation training, passing a course called use of deadly force. Turning our attention here at home into the coronavirus, we do want to talk about the very latest numbers. As of the last update on Monday afternoon, over a 24-hour period, there were 2 confirmed new deaths due to COVID-19. In total, we have lost more than 5,700 people to the virus here in Michigan. Michigan has also more than 60,000 confirmed cases overall, and that's up 74 cases since yesterday. As of Saturday's update, the official recovery total is now over 44,900 recoveries. Scientists in England say a steroid called dexamethasone greatly improves survival in patients with severe COVID-19. Researchers say that low doses of the inexpensive drug reduce deaths by about 1/3 among patients on ventilators. It's the only drug so far proven to save lives. However, this drug did not appear to help patients who were less ill and not on ventilators, interestingly enough. Meanwhile, we continue to watch the stock market. That's where that report on that new COVID-19 treatment did help give stocks a big boost. The Dow Jones Industrial Average opened with a gain of more than 800 points. It has pulled back somewhat, still showing growth, though. Investors were also encouraged by a report of retail sales rising 18% in May as states began reopening their economies. Oh, but the forecast, the one thing that we cannot complain about for days on end. We've been seeing lots and lots of sunshine, and that's the same case for today as we take a live look at the gorgeous downtown Detroit skyline with one of those big ships, boats. What do you call them, Brandon? I'm forgetting. Cruisers? Tankers?
Freighters.
Freighters!
They are freighters. Yeah.
No one would help me.
Yes. Well, I said something, it just didn't go through, but I really miss being there with you, Rhonda. I know during commercials and things we'd be talking about this weather and how many rounds of golf we could possibly squeeze in. It is ideal. Bright sun, the air is comfy and clean. We have 76 officially at Metro right now, 75 Ann Arbor, and in Adrian, our live shot there. In Ann Arbor, I mean, not a cloud in the sky. And 80 degrees by 2 o'clock, then becomes 82. Might get a cloud or two, but light winds, low humidity. It's a great day to be out on the big lakes. The chop is less than a foot. The winds are, again, fairly light, and those water temperatures are beginning to come up a little bit. Look at, it's like a ghost town looking at the satellite and radar, just nothing out there. So, Rhonda, coming up on the big weekend of summer's beginning and Father's Day, tracking a little bit of trouble. We'll explain coming up.
All right, working on that Father's Day, father-daughter golf tee time. So we'll await Brandon's report before we make those. Still to come. Dramatic escalation. North Korea blows up an office used for peace talks with South Korea and cuts off all communication between the countries. Rising tension and how the United States is responding.